A recent court ban on the feeding of the pigeons in the public spaces in the western India city of the Mumbai has become a major flashpoint between the civic bodies, the public health activists and the bird lovers. This month, hundreds of people clashed with the police twice while protesting the closure of a decades-old pigeon feeding spot, or the Kabutar Khana, that is, the kabutar is the Hindi word for the pigeon. Also, some tore down in the tarpaulin sheets covering the spots and threatened an indefinite hunger strike. Also, police briefly detained about 15 people at another protest, the media reports of the Millennium have said. Also, authorities have imposed the ban due to the concerns about the health hazards due to the pigeons' droppings. The problems is not unique to Mumbai. In the Venice, feeding pigeon is historic squares is also banned. Also, Singapore imposes hefty fines, and the New York and London have regulated feeding zones. In India too, Pune and Thane, the cities in the Maharashtra state of which the Mumbai is the capital, have imposed penalties on the feeding of the pigeons. Delhi is mulling on the advisory against feeding the birds in the public spaces. Also, the crackdown has angered the animal lovers and the religious feeders, as pigeons are the long woven into the India's cultural fabric. Film often use shots of grain feeding pigeons to evoke the cities like Mumbai and Delhi, where the birds are a familiar presence on the balconies and the air conditioners. Some of the Mumbai's Kabutar Khanas are iconic heritage structures and are said to have originated as the charitable spaces where the communities could also donate again. There are religious sentiments involved as well. In Mumbai, the Jain community, which considers feeding pigeons a pious duty, have also been vocal in their protest. Elsewhere too, many share a bond with pigeon, seen as the symbol of peace and loyalty. In Delhi, the Syed Ismat says that he has been feeding the birds for 40 years and considers them his family. Also, there are innocent, perhaps the most innocent of all the creatures. Also, all they ask for is a little kindness, said Mr. Ismat. But these sentiments are pitted against the studies which shows that the prolonged exposure to the pigeon droppings poses risk of the pulmonary and respiratory illnesses. A boom in the India's pigeon population in the recent years have also heightened this risk, prompting the restrictions. The Delhi-based biodiversity expert Fayaz Khudsar Mohammed also says easy availability of food has led to the overpopulation of pigeons in many countries. In India, he said the challenge is compounded by a decline in the birds like the goraiya, commonly known as the house sparrow, which is that of increasingly being displaced by the pigeon. With the easy food and no predators, pigeons are breeding faster than ever. They are outcompeting other urban birds, creating an ecological loss, Mr. Khudsar said.